Hey guys, this is Luis Moreno with Simply Health Insurance Agency. Are you prepared for the health insurance craziness that's going to happen in 2026? If you're not, guys, this is what I'm going to share with you is what is going to happen to your plan next year. I'm just going to tell you this. You got to get prepared, guys. All right. You're going to want to work with a very good agent that can help you with adjusting your plan, offering you some options, and also offering you some alternatives. So you need to get ready for this. In this video, after you get done with it, I'm going to share what we think is going to happen. Changes have already been put in place. We just don't know what the rates are going to be for 2026, but they're not going to be good. You're not going to like this. So get ready. All right. So first thing I'm going to share with you, and also do me a favor, I want more and more people to get this knowledge, more and more insureds. Make sure that you like this video. Subscribe because I'm going to be sharing tips on what you can do to make sure that your plans premiums don't skyrocket next year. And I'm going to be helping you guys and educating you. So do me a favor, please comment on this video, like this video so more people like it, and subscribe. All right. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is what we predict is going to happen. So this has already been put in place. The one big beautiful bill that Trump 2.0 put into place is going to cause these issues with premiums. So let me explain what happened. So during the Biden administration, COVID, Inflation Reduction Act, some other stuff, acts, what happened was when you have an ACA plan, subsidies were given to you based on your income. Okay. And it looks like this. Okay. So this is an income chart. If you focus on this thing right here, this is monthly and this is annually. But let's focus on just the annual down here at the bottom. Okay. So by focusing on this, let's say that you're a family of four, mom, dad, and two kids. If your income was between 100% and 400%, as you move along from 100 to 400, you got less and less help. As you move to the left towards the 100%, you got a ton of help. What the Biden administration put into place is the help that you got, which is called APTC, Advanced Premium Tax Credits. These are the subsidies that are applied to your premium to bring your premium down. And for many of you, paying a $0 premium. What happens, those enhanced subsidies that were given to you are ending in 2025. Yes, they are ending. So they're not taking away subsidies, they're taking away the enhancement that Biden put into place. Trump, they were already set to expire at the end of 2025. Trump, the one big beautiful bill, did not and did not extend that. So here's what we see coming. Okay. We see this cliff, okay, the subsidy cliff happening. So first of all, if you're between the 100 and 400%, what you're going to see next year is less subsidies, which means you're going to pay more for your plan. Okay, bottom line, you're going to pay more. Okay, we're predicting almost 90% of people are going to see some doubling of their premium. So if you're paying $50, you may be paying $100, which is still not a bad deal. Okay, if you're paying $1,000, it's going to go up to $2,000. Okay, some little crazy numbers that's happening, all because the enhanced subsidies are decreasing. What Biden also did is he extended those subsidies to people who make more than 400. So let me explain what I mean by the cliff. All right. So I'm going to try to draw this as best that I can. So remember, we had the 100% level here. We had the 400% level here. Okay, and this is the federal, this is the income. Okay, so as you move that way, the subsidies that you're going to get are going to decrease. Okay, then what Biden did is he let this continue. You got to the 500%, you got to the 600%. It just decreased. And finally, when you make too much money, you get no help. Okay, so you see here that this is a gradual decrease. All right, here comes Trump, and he did away with Let's see if I can get a different colored pen. No, yep, you know what? I can. So he came in here and he changed it. So he didn't change it. He just didn't extend it. So what's going to happen is you're going to less subsidies, less, less, and less and less. So it's going to be less than what we have right now. But when you get to the 400% of that poverty level, it drops a cliff. Okay, so instead of it being gradual like the way it was under Biden, you hit a cliff. So if you're $1 over, it just doesn't get smaller. You just go from whatever you're getting, or from whatever it might be, to literally no help. So they call this the subsidy cliff. That's what we're going to have to deal with in 2026. So you need to be prepared. So the question is, how do I get prepared for this? And this is how you get prepared for this. Guys, you want to make sure, number one, that you know your exact income, or you predict your income for 2026. You don't want to overshoot. You definitely don't want to undershoot. You undershoot, you're going to owe when you file your taxes. Make sure that you have the right income that's best that you can predict. Number two, it's going to be time for you guys to talk to an agent. I'm here. I can help you. Okay. You want to make sure you talk to an agent who can share with you some options on different ACA plans. You may be in a silver. You've got to look at the gold to see if it's going to be better, or you may not be able to afford that, and you may have to go to a bronze. But you got to be aware of what those changes are going to do in case you're hospitalized and what it's going to cost you. Okay, so moving around, you save premium, but you're also going to increase on your out-of-pocket costs. So you've got to be prepared for that. Number three, the other deal that I predict, or that you're going to have to deal with, guys, you want to make sure that the agent that you're working with has some alternatives for you. Okay, short-term medical, maybe MediShare. There's some options out there. The one thing you don't want to go without is insurance. You don't want to say, well, you know what? I don't need it. Because, guys, I will tell you this. Hospitals are not for profit. I take that back. Hospitals are for profit. They got to make some money. They got to pay those doctors and nurses and everything else. Okay, they're not charities. That's what I meant to say. And they will go after you. We've seen where they go ahead and sue 100 people, take them to court, and they get judgments and put liens on the properties. Not a good thing. You want to make sure you have some kind of insurance to help you. That's where talking with an agent is going to be valuable. So hit me up, guys. There's a link. You can book an appointment. I would love to help you out. Here's what we're thinking, guys. I took some notes over here that I want to share with y'all. So here we're thinking, how many people are going to get affected with this? 24 million people are going to have to deal with this subsidy cliff. Okay. There's 1.7 people that right now they're saying that are over that 400% that are receiving subsidies that will no longer get subsidies. That's a lot of people that are going to hit the cliff and they're going to fall right off next year, which means they're going to have to pay full premium. There's going to be some sticker shock. Okay. 4.2 million is the projection of people that are going to say, I don't want insurance. Okay. And if you're thinking, well, I'll just get Medicaid, they're making getting Medicaid across the country super hard. So we see dramatic increase in premiums. That's number one. Okay. You're going to have to shop around, maybe move to a different carrier. You might lose your doctor. You're going to have to find a new one. Maybe a medication is not covered, or you're going to have to look for an alternative. You're going to have to talk to that doc to see if they can prescribe you an alternative. Maybe you're taking a brand name. You're going to have to go to generic. Guys, there's some strategies here to help you out. You just got to talk with somebody who can help you with that. So here's our game plan, guys. You can click down below. Be glad to help you out. But just remember, it's not going to be easy, guys. 2026 is going to be tough. And also, there's one more thing. If you have an Aetna ACA plan, they're gone. They are pulling out of the market. Aetna will no longer be a carrier that you can get ACA with in 2026. So you're going to have to shop. So guys, hit me up. I'd be glad to help you out. I'm not trying to scare y'all, just trying to prepare y'all. Tune in to my channel, subscribe, because I'll be talking more and more about this, and I'll be sharing strategies so that you're prepared. Because if you're not working with an agent, you need to know what to do. If you are working with an agent, Maybe you don't know how good they are. They may not know strategies. They may just, who knows? Bottom line is you want to be well educated. That's what my channel is for. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.